Hello everyone, it's me Feedy. Welcome back to Battle Brothers. Today we'll be fighting some Ifrits. These guys come from the Blazing Deserts DLC. They are pretty strong and very resistant to cheesing. Most of the time, you will find Ifrits from contracts in the southern cities. The easiest way to do the contract is to lure them into some conscripts around the city. Each city always has some sort of patrolling group, and since the Ifrits always chase you during this contract, you can get some help, either from the allied conscripts or from a big nomad camp nearby. But sometimes you are on your own and have to fight them yourself. So first thing first, never fight them at night. They aren't affected by nighttime while you do, so it will be harder for you to dodge the rocks. Second, they hit very hard, so expect some injuries. The injuries gonna happen no matter what this fight, so the best way to do it is to do it quickly and get it over with. So let's see what I have here, right? I just loaded up a save that I had, and let's see what I've got. Looks like my team is pretty stacked. This is a very stacked team for date 160. I got a tank, a hammer guy, an assassin, fencer assassin with overwhelm. I got a Battleforge cleaver dude, I got a mace duelist, I got another cleaver. Alright, 2 cleaver guys, looks like exact same build, little bit different here. Another tank, okay, I have 2 tank in this. The tank won't do much this fight, so this is not the best. I got another dagger guy with overwhelm, so that's fine. In the back I've got a war scythe. Just straight up Battleforge war scythe build. Do I have a better armor for him? Yeah, maybe. I got a banner, I got a thrower archer, and I got a gunner monk with overwhelm. He's only level 8. This build is probably not the best, so let's see what I have. I have a just a stunner nimble, and I have an archer thrower. So let's bring the archer thrower. Let's give them throwing axes. Those are pretty good against Ifrits. Bow are not the best, but they are fine at stripping armor. If you want, looks like I have some bolas and some more throwing axes. Okay, I have a lot of throwing weapons. I probably equip them so that I have more range superiority against some bandits and nomad. Alright, let's give them some more throwing axes. You can use bow to strip armor, but when you want to kill them, you need to use some throwing weapons. Alright, I don't have anything else. No, okay, so I'm gonna fight them with 2 tank, which is not the best. The tank don't do much, and what you want is to, burst them down quickly. But it's alright, I will try. The most important thing is the 2 nimble overwhelm guys that I have over here. They are very crucial to our strategy. Alright, let's go. Do I want anything else? Maybe I will give my fencer a shield, or give this guy a shield. 20 defense is not enough. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I think these guys have enough defense. Let's just put it here. You know what? Like, the defense helps. I hopefully. Any armor that I can give my dudes? And that is a good tank, dude. Look at him. Jeez, man. Alright, let's check one last time. The banner might not be the best weapon here. Maybe I will bring this in case I run out of throwing weapon on my archer. Alright. Like I said, they are very resistant to cheesing, so the best way to do it is just smack them real hard. Alright. Just run at them like this. So they can either be a bunch of small ones like this, or sometimes they are mixed in with a few big ones. So first time they will try to merge together, right? And what you want to do is to anticipate where they will end up becoming the big Ifrits. That is the guy that you want to control with your overwhelmed brothers. So looks like those three are gonna team up together, and those three are gonna team up together. So I'm gonna try to get my two overwhelmed dudes next to them. And too bad I don't have another overwhelmed guy to deal with those guys. So I would just have to eat some rocks from them, I guess. Alright, so we are moving first here. And you can check their turn order and see where they will merge together. This guy move first, so he will initiate the merging. Alright, so just get in there with your fencer and just wait there, I guess. Those are only tier 1 rocks, so I think my dude with 70 defense is gonna be able to slide past them just fine. And let's go right there and wait for them to merge. Any damage you do to them right now will be wasteful, right? So because when they merge, they heal up all the damage. So let's just stay here for now. I will try to kill these small ones and just clear the way to kill those guys. And those Ifrits over there I can't do much about. Sometimes in the later part of the game you might see 9 medium ones, which mean 3 giant ones, and if you have 3 overwhelmed dudes together, they can each take care of 1 giant Ifrit. And the giant Ifrit is what you should be worried about. They hit very hard, but because there's only one of them, you can deal with them with the overwhelm, you know. Oh, these guys are very annoying though, because you don't have enough people to take care of them, and they will just throw a bunch of rocks. But at least those rocks don't hurt too much. So these guys will always merge together. So I will just try to surround them as much as I could. Holy moly! That is a nimble banner. 80 HP, and I think they hit me in the head, yeah, and I took an injury. So as you can see, sometimes even, well, that is somewhat heavy, but as you can see, sometimes like nimble can't really protect you that well. So those 3 will merge to next turn. It's probably wasted damage that I just did, but I don't have much else to do. But let's just wait there. Right. Let's just surround them. Try to kill them real quick. The axe can deal decent damage to the Ifrits, so probably they will merge together again. But let's see. So those 3 will merge together, and those 2 can't do much, I guess. No, actually, this guy's gonna merge first, so actually they might merge like this and like this. So the most important thing is to overwhelm the giant ones, because they are the most scary ones. Okay, the small ones you don't have to worry too much about. They will try to harass your archer a lot, so try to keep them off their bikes. Right now, I probably won't be able to kill these 2 big Ifrits this turn. But because I overwhelmed them, hopefully they won't be able to hit me. If they hit me if they melee me, right? I probably will be fine, because most team has a lot of melee defense. What you usually lack is range defense, right? So your Battle Force brother are kind of vulnerable to them, but at least we overwhelm them, you know. And sometimes they will try to throw at the archer, but the archer has a lot of range defense usually, and they have nimble, so they should be fine. Right, that's a bad miss. I can't do much. I'm just trying to get attention, but they probably won't be interested in the tank. They will try to throw at the archer instead. We're missing a lot. That's okay though. I won't be killing them this turn anyway. So let's see what they want to do, right? Usually they will try to smack you, but sometimes they will throw. Like you never know. I have tried to figure it out, but you know I don't understand rocks, so I feel like they just make they just make Ifrits behave randomly. But one thing I have noticed is that they do like to hit nimble more than Battleforge. So I have one nimble here, which shields though and a lot of defense. I wonder if they want to hit someone with that much defense. We'll see. Oh yeah, see? Alright, so they did try to hit my nimble guys, and I don't know. They have a lot of defense, 66 compared to other like 37, 39 over here. This guy has 67, this guy has 38. So my Battleforge people, like they have like 40 defense, like almost 40, while this guy have 60, 65. And if we tend to hit them more, but and I'm confident that we can kill the Ifrits next turn before they can move. Alright. If I stay here, this guy will probably harass my archer, so let's run this way. Just overwhelm them again. It's ideal to kill these two before they can move. I think we can do that pretty easily. I mean, that is probably wasted damage, but what else can I do? Alright, so... So there's a small rock here now, and he kind of messed up my archer. Okay, well I got those guys, and well, I can't do much around here. So once they broke up into the smaller ones, if they want to merge back together, it's fine. You know, they waste a turn to merge, and then you can overwhelm the big guy, and you are fine. But looks like they won't be able to merge together unless I help them out. Unless sometime I can push them back with the shield so that they merge together. But I don't think I can do that here. I would like them to merge together, you know, because they waste a turn to become the big guy, and then I just overwhelm the big guy, and we are fine. But right now there are a lot of things to take care of, you know, like these guy over here. We'll see what I can do. Yeah, alright. So that guy hit my... That guy tried to melee my cleaver dude, and this guy, he didn't try to melee my cleaver dude here. He tried to throw. So it's really hard to figure them out, you know. And I don't think you. I think they just random. Ouch. Really? I have only 70 HP, so yeah, that's why I took an injury. They probably have crippling strike. That's why they can injure you. So bone platings are really good here. They can block an entire hit from the Ifrits. You can also use fur padding, which will probably protect you from a lot of injuries. Headshots are pretty devastating, but if you can squeeze in Steel Brow for your Battleforge guy and then slap the fur padding on top, you should be, you know, you should be very resistant to them. Damn. So ideally you want to surround the big one before you kill them. That will prevent them from splitting into multiple medium ones. But yeah, you don't have that many people. That's actually a mistake, I think. Because if I kill this guy, if I hit this guy instead, right, like those three will probably merge together, and I don't have to deal with them next turn. They will waste a turn merging, and then I can overwhelm him. But since I did this, let's see if I can kill that guy this way. Whip are pretty nice against them, you know. Once the armor is gone. Okay. So looks like those three are merging together, and I wasted my damage over there. If you you should pay attention to their turn order to see if you can kill them before they merge. If you can't, then don't touch them because you will waste all your damage, like I just did. This small one is not going anywhere. Uh-oh, oh my god, are you kidding me? So, yeah, he almost was able to merge into a big one again if I didn't have my banner over here. Luckily, oh my god, I can't. Okay, well, really? Did I not have enough fatigue or what? Oh, but it looks like I ran out of action points. So actually those guys will merge again, and I wasted a lot of damage. Yeah. Can I kill this guy before he moves? I'll try. Bam, bam. Got him. Okay, let's recover on this one. So, you know, like once you know, like we kill the giant ones very quick and reduce them to the medium ones like this, and that prevented them from doing too much damage to us. So that's the whole idea, right? Just run at the big ones, overwhelm them, and try to kill them as best as you can. Okay, my spear is breaking, I have to be careful. Yeah, that goblin spear doesn't have a lot of durability. So the hammer can stack them and slow them down, but you can kill them before they merge or split. The big mace can daze them and reduce the damage. It's pretty helpful. The cleaver is very strong against them too, especially with decapitate when you need to burst down the giant ones. And if you build quick hand cleaver like me, you can snipe some of the low HP Ifrit from further away, like I just did earlier. Now you can use net in this fight, but I found that net doesn't really do that much for me. The Ifrits, they don't have any defense, very little, so you probably will hit them anyway. And the Ifrit can still merge and split as they like, regardless of the net or not. So the net does reduce some additional initiative from them, so it can make them move a little bit slower. And again, that guy tried to hit my nimble guy with a shield and dodge on the high ground. So instead of two of the battle forge with nothing. So they are, you know, they don't like nimble for some reason. and I try to exploit them with that. Okay, I need to stop hitting them with the spear. It's gonna break soon in 2 more hits. I mean, this is a save anyway, so if it breaks, then it's not too bad. You can, like, if you can try to surround them, you know, if you're trying to surround them, you can maybe unleash some dogs, extra dogs, to help completely surround a big Ifrit, and then kill him, and then he will not spawn a lot of he will not break up into a bunch of smaller Ifrits. Yeah. So ideally you want to have one overwhelm guy per big Ifrit, the giant one. This fight we have like 2.5, and I have only 2 overwhelm. it's enough. And it's pretty lucky for me that the big Ifrits, they didn't throw rocks and split into smaller stuff and mess up everything. Instead they try to hit my nimble dudes who has a bunch of defense and can dodge easily. Even if they get hit, they won't be too hurt anyway, and that gives me enough time to just burst them down. Okay, my banner has some fatigue problem with the broken nose. But yeah, we smack them, and it's pretty quick. Took only 10 turns, and we took what, 2 injuries. And yeah, injury, you have to expect that, you know. You can use fur padding that can greatly reduce the injury that you take, and they do give you some loot. They can also give you a treasure rock that you can sell for maybe 600 crowns or something. These can be used to craft into fire bombs, which is very useful. You can also sell them for quite a bit of money. Well, they don't, yeah, like their loot is not amazing. They don't drop the best thing ever, and but you know, the fight was relatively clean. You know, like we killed them pretty well, and we got the money, and we complete the contract. We got relation with the southern city, which is very nice. And again, like, there's always, if you need help, there's always the regiment that you can lure them into. So I always try to keep track of where these guys are. When I arrive at the town, I keep track of where the footprints are. So if I take a Ifrit contract, I can lure them into that direction and get these guys to help me. So this is how I fight the Ifrits, with a, you know, literally deck out team, you know, like armor levels and equipments all very good. But early on, you know, if you want to fight Ifrits early on, I recommend you to try and bring these guys in there to help. The conscript has nimble. They will not die to Ifrits. They can tank a bunch of damage for you. So you just let the conscript engage the Ifrit first, and then you swoop in for the last hit. And you don't get all the kills, and you might get shot in the back with guns, but try to get some last hit. And you don't need to get all the kills, because, well, more importantly, because the loot is not that good from Ifrits. More importantly, you get the money from the contract early on, and you got relation with the southern city, which is like, these guys have everything, right? Tons of shops and lots of tools and trade guilds and stuff. So you want relation with them. Is that all I want to talk about Ifrits? So, well, if you really want to fight them early on, you know, yourself, you will probably will not face that many, but at least you better wait until you have one overwhelm guy, preferably level 7 with nimble, because I have tried to fight Ifrits when my team is level 6, because I thought that the overwhelm can help me, and I go in there with overwhelm, and then he just one-shot me in the head. So yeah, like, there's always that 5-10% to just straight up die. So the risk of losing a level 6 guy early on with overwhelm is probably not worth fighting. But if you want to take the risk, you know, risk reward, like, it's up to you. So that's how I fight Ifrits. You just overwhelm the giant ones, and you anticipate where the giant one is. You bring the overwhelm next to them, and you just sit there and overwhelm them, and make sure that they are as least dangerous as possible. Yeah, you just try to just, even if you can't kill them, right, just having an overwhelm guy next to the Ifrit and just overwhelm him every turn is enough to buy your team time to clean up the Ifrits one by one, and eventually kill the big one, you know. So yep, I think that's it. Did I miss anything? Well, I think that's it for the video, boys. I hope that it helps you with your Ifrit problems. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Feed out.